So let's start with Alteryx. Alteryx launched its AI Control Center, which from a practical perspective looks at the security and governance around AI interactions and LLMs. And they're trying to bring together their various capabilities, including SQL, including their workflows, including their live queries and real-time data access. Obviously, Alteryx wants to be this window to data use across the board across LLMs, queries, workflows. They've obviously already been great at queries and workflows traditionally, and now they want to grab the agents and AI side as well.
So, well, first of all, the big news. Have I been saying their name wrong for like a decade? I say Alteryx. Is it Alteryx? Is that how you say it?
I've heard both, including from Dean Stalker, their founder. Alter is it's Alter YX because they have this geospatial background. So I've heard both Alteryx and Alteryx. I guess it depends on the
Okay.
day.
Okay. Well, good to know. At least I wasn't completely blowing it. We don't have time today, but I have a story about misnaming somebody, a person, and how it can go really badly. So anyway, okay. So I think you were a little underwhelmed by this announcement. And I'm not going to say there was anything groundbreaking, but I think that's sort of, I've been a fan of Alteryx ability. Like, I just feel like they're one of these organizations that is really, really good at having focus, about sticking to their knitting, and about executing. And I feel like they've done a really good job of that over the years. And I think this is an example. So this is clearly not the flashiest AI. I think you're probably fair in your assessment that they're not horribly agentic in what they're doing. But I do think what they are doing is taking a very pragmatic, practical approach to how to apply AI to deliver against their use cases, the things that they do well. And I think that's a smart thing. I think that it's really easy to get swept up, and I think in certain cases, depending on where you're at, maybe within your organization, as far as in its own trajectory, taking bolder swipes and using a new technology like AI to perhaps change course and set a new path can make sense. But when you have a clear mission and focus, sometimes it is the smarter move not to go and chase the hype and to sort of hit those ground balls, to keep on the baseball analogy, right? Just hit those base hits and to keep consistently playing little ball. And that's sort of how I see this. So I actually viewed it as positive. I saw it as being right down the pipe in terms of what their customers would expect AI in a very pragmatic standpoint. So I guess we'll see how the market responds to it.
Yeah, I guess the biggest thing for me is I think it was good that Alteryx took on the data integration from a more automated perspective and is managing LLMs to a greater extent to support the governance associated with integrating LLMs into any sort of workflow. Obviously, you want to do that. Those are important. I actually talked about that in a recent video I did on the future careers of the data analyst, where I definitely talked about data integration and data management. But what I felt was missing was a better understanding of how to manage agents and how to orchestrate agents. I think that's a big piece of the puzzle. And especially for Alteryx, which has been well known for automating data workflows, I think companies will look to Alteryx specifically to manage agents over time, because it is going to be parallel to what they've done in the past. And they didn't really announce much there from either a aspirational perspective or from a functional perspective.
So